I don't do it for y'all. I just do it for myself. All right. There's two parts of this, but let's focus on the most damaging part. That is part of the problem. I agree with you, and I think a part of it is true. You do just do it for yourself. But that's the problem. Now, when you put on this fake mask, you are literally practicing the art of telling yourself that you are not good enough unless you wear it. You are subconsciously communicating to your own spirit and your soul and your heart that unless I wear this stuff, I can't get as much love. I can't get that much attention. Now, although it may be true in some extent, yes, you can't be that much of a piece of meat if you don't wear clothes that tight. Yes, you're not going to turn as much heads if you don't look that perfect. But in reality, you and I both know that's not who you are in the inside. So let's be true to ourselves in the inside. The inside is what you should want people to love. And that's the funniness and the irony of it. Because when you peel all this crap off of your face, we can actually see what you look like in the inside. Because you get the analogy. It's no, you get it. Like if you don't catch that, no. Let me break it down for you guys. The layer of filth and crap that clogs your pores that you continue to lather on because you're insecure about your pimples, because you don't think you look that good enough in an interview, because you don't think he's really going to like you if you don't wear it on a first date. You are literally masking yourself, and you are preventing people from actually loving the real you in the inside of what all that layer is covering up. It's sad, but it's funny. And it's so true. That is the problem. You only do it for yourself. Your own insecurities and your own neurotic, perfectionist self, you cannot accept that people might just love that mole on your lip. They might just love the fact that you're a little bit weird looking. You don't want that. You want to be able to control the outcome in your life, but in reality, you're actually losing control. Because in your fear to gain control, it is actually a self-fulfilling prophecy as to which you are getting what you are most afraid of. In your pursuit to lather on your own sense of security, you actually become more insecure because you realize and you know as you walk out the door and you're constantly reminded, you don't actually look like this. You got to wash it off. You got to maintain this. You can't let people actually see what you look like. Yeah, some women can be two-faced. Some women can paradoxically on one end wear it and then on the other end be not even really think about it. But there are women out there, which you guys are perpetuating, these sad beauty standards as to which they can't even walk out without this stuff. I know people personally who literally cannot leave the house. They can't go on a Zoom meeting without a full face. Calling it a full face is a slap in the face of God. You're telling him that you don't look good enough. You're telling him that he didn't create you good enough. You're telling him that the real you under all that stuff is not worthy of love. Come on. You're telling yourself that. You are telling your heart of hearts that. You are telling your self-esteem that each time you practice it. You are practicing literal insecurity. Now, you don't care about who, you don't care. You do it for yourself, right? You don't care. You do it for yourself. And that's part of the problem. You perpetuate this beauty standard that you complain about from time immemorial, the fact that there are these beauty standards that you can't live up to, but yet I'm going to spend $100 a week or a month to fake how I look so that I can look good in these pictures for my wedding in X and Y. You are literally perpetuating a beauty standard that you despise so much, but you sprint at any chance to live up to when you go and sit in that vanity mirror and you spend all these hours to try and blot every imperfection, to blot every insecurity, to blot every part that you don't really like about yourself. Sad, sad, sad. You do it for yourself, and that's the problem. You don't care about the fact that you are raising a generation when your daughter gets to see that. What you're communicating to her is, look, honey, this is what mommy does in order to feel good about herself. And if you want to feel good about yourself, You should do this. So therefore, you perpetuate this toxic type of behavior to where you want to exert some type of power over your day. You want to feel so good to where you feel like you have control in your life, that you have to lie to others, you have to manipulate others, you have to conceal from others, you have to shade and shadow from others, you have to fake and manipulate and craft and be cunning, and you got to deceive. You are teaching your daughter to manipulate men at a young age. You are teaching your daughter that she is not good enough. You are teaching your daughter that in order for her to receive the best kind of love, you have to literally hide your face. Come on. You only care about you. You only do it for yourself, and that is the problem. Now, a warning to men out there who are listening. If you challenge the woman in this area, telling her, look, honey, I love you so much that I want you to throw all that stuff away, and I want you to be mine. I want you to be an extension of me. I want you to represent me as I will represent you. I want us to move in such a way to where we're showing we are confident. We don't need anything in order to seek validation from anyone. We are fine the way we are, the way we show up, so long as we are doing the best to improve. There's nothing wrong with wanting to beautify yourself in healthy means, but this is not, honey, I want you to get rid of it. If she can't do it, just think about all the other aspects to where she is literally, when you show her the valid arguments, when you show her the definition of deception, when you show her exactly how it is manipulating, when you show this to her, and she says, you know what, honey? F it, I don't care. I do it for me. Run away. And if you married her, I feel sorry for you. You need prayer. If you're not married with her, just think about all the other scenarios where she is going to fight you on literal logic. She doesn't want to submit to logic. She's not going to submit to you. So, hey, y'all. Thanks for watching the video. Peace.